investigating our own mind, asking ourselves, why am I attached to things that are harming me? Why? The why is the way to figure out the reason behind bouncing back to that addiction. Once you figure out the root cause of the addiction, you are still moving from that root. Your life is still happening from that ingrained conditioning, ingrained pattern in you, which also we can see them as a belief in us. And we just bounce back. The life is happening from the ingrained belief, the root. That's why people try to give up, but they can't, because the root is still there. No matter how fancy retreat, rehab you go to detach from the addiction, if you're not able to remove the root, that retreat doesn't work. That's why it has become the never-ending journey of retreat, the world, retreat and world, coming back to the world. Yes, you can minimize by seeing the extreme scenario, but it's still happening. The conditioning is still there. So to let go completely, is by understanding oneself, why the conditioning is there in the first place, where is this conditioning coming from, figuring out the root. And once you figure out the root, you're attached to the root. Your life is happening, your addiction is continuing from the root, and you have to dismantle the root. Why am I prolonging this conditioning? Why am I prolonging this conditioning? And then you start to see the further answer of getting addicted to things. And then, you gotta keep going back with the why. Why am I addicted? There's certain answer. Then you deepen the work by, asking why. Why is that important? Why